Got this shit knocking low.
These males are impressive. I haven't seen guppies this good since I left China. Some of their fins are, caudal fins are damaged from the journey, particularly that guy. It looks like he has a Y. A big chunk of his fin just like fell off when I put him in the tank, poor guy. That guy hiding behind the snail isn't looking too hot. I mean, none of them, they're all stressed from the journey, but look at those fins. That is a proper guppy. So big that they tip downward when they're not swimming. That's the kind of guppies I'm used to. Oh, and there's another one hiding behind the roots. Basically, I'm 99% sure I ordered 6 guppies. 6 males was what they were advertised as, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought there were 8. Maybe one's hiding somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Point is, I got more than I ordered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I only got 7. I swore there were 8. Because there were 4 in each bag. But I only see 7 now. Maybe, let's see, under there? No. Whatever. Maybe I'm crazy. Could be a thing. So yeah, I don't know if all these guys are gonna make it. These young ones, definitely they'll be fine. These two, that one probably. These older ones with the huge fins, like those two might be okay, but I don't know about this guy whose fin is like wide. And I don't know about that guy who's like resting on the root, who's all shredded. My reasoning in getting these was that I only have females. I've basically ended up, I'm pretty sure, with 4 females. There's the last one. He's hiding in there. He's shredded too, wow. And there, I don't know if you can even see her because of her coloring. She's hiding right behind that stem. No, you guys can't see her on camera, I'm sure. There's a fish there, I promise. Anyway, that's the oldest of my females. She's been acting weird. Not going after food very much. Oh, there she is. She dropped down below when I was with the camera. She's just acting lethargic, hanging out in the low flow areas of the tank. She's still eating a little bit, but not showing that much interest in food. Her tail is starting to rot a little bit. And I don't know if she's actually sick because none of the other fish are showing any of these signs, or if she's just old because I've been running them at 79 degrees, and she was brought into this tank as a young'un back at the end of June, and it's now October, and it's possible, I mean, I say young'un, I don't really know. I can't judge that strain because they're so freaking tiny. Even the full-grown ones, they're the smallest guppies I've ever freaking seen. So, I don't know, like, they're like micref size or whatever. And I just couldn't judge how old it was from looking at it, basically, because I have no experience with guppies that small. So, it could be that she's just old, is what I'm trying to get to. Running her at 79 degrees for several months, that keeps her metabolisms real high. And it's possible that she's just, you know, getting old and getting ready to go. The second oldest female is right there under those leaves. She has bent spine. Her tail, her back, just past her belly, her back bends upwards. She's doing great growth-wise and activity-wise and all that. You can't see her because she's in the shadow very well, but she's chilling under that leaf. She's been eating a lot, she's been growing a lot, but she has the bent spine, so I don't know if I should be breeding her as, you know, basically my foundational stock, because I feel like this female right here that just ran away when I put my finger there, that's the old one I was just talking about. I feel like she's probably going to die. I'm going to try my best to keep her alive. I've been doing daily water changes. I lowered the temperature a couple degrees, so now the tank's at 77. But I just have a feeling she's going to die. She just looks like she's going to die. The female with the bent spine, I guess I'll breed her and see what happens. And then the other two females are still quite small. They're not going to be big enough to give birth for another month or so. And since all of them are so tiny anyway, the yields on them is pitiful. They give like 2 fry a piece or something. Whereas like this kind of tuxedo guppy, these big tuxedo guppies, I used to get like 20 plus fry per birth on my females back in China. So basically we'll see what happens at this point. I'm not overly worried about the original strain. I know that might sound kind of harsh or whatever, but they've cost me a poop ton of money and medication trying to keep them alive. They're not hardy. They're throwing bent spines, meaning they're way inbred, bad genetics. They're tiny. They're not colorful. Like, I just basically feel like I was slightly ripped off, kind of. Not really. I wasn't actually like ripped off in any like legal way or anything like that, but I was just kind of sold a bill of goods on how good the guppies were going to be that I got from Guppy Train. And at least in reference to this strain. I've seen other strains he has which look great, but for the prices he charges, you could go somewhere like Twin Cities Guppies, which I didn't know about when I ordered all these, to get either the exact same fish or very similar fish for a much better price. And then you can go on eBay and find deals like this. I got these 7 males. They're all pretty much show quality, even though some of them are jacked up from the shipping. I mean, those are good guppies. And I paid, I think, $30 with free shipping for 7 show quality males like that. 8 show quality males. The other one's hiding at top, remember? So that's, you know, that's way cheaper. I was paying $30 a fish essentially for these crappy black metal lace that don't breed, die easily, etc., etc. So I guess the moral of the story is don't be impatient, do your research, and really think about stuff before you try to get into breeding fish for profit, because it's easy to just spend a bunch of money and then get crappy fish and whatever, lose money. I made a series of mistakes. At some point, when I have time, I've been busy with a bunch of other stuff these days, but at some point near future when I have time, I'm going to make a video about essentially all the mistakes I've made in trying to breed for profit and what not to do since I set up this tank. I've made a series of mistakes essentially that have cost me a ton of money and pretty much guaranteed that this tank is not going to make money anytime soon. So I needed to go over that, you know, keep it real, tell you guys how I messed up, why I messed up, what you can do to avoid this, making the same mistakes as me, and hopefully that will help any of you guys out who are going to try to breed guppies for profit. But overall, I'm extremely happy with these new males. Sorry for the long-ish video. I just was rambling because I've got a lot to update you guys on, I guess. And it's been a while. So, thanks for sticking with me if you're still here at this point. If you want to see more, please like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you next time.